Until you help me put my feet on solid ground. I've been rich and I've been poor. Then you showed me that there's so much more than the rat race and the fast pace could ever offer me. When I look back, baby, you've always been there for me. Something in the way you make me feel. Ain't no about me. I won't show about me. I tell you, babe, something in the way you make me feel. And it makes me feel real good. Something in the way you make me feel. Something in the way you make me feel. I've been talked about and I've been scorned. Let's go. I've been praised and I've been adored. I've met all kinds, traveled over this world, and still your love turned me into a different girl. You got the right touch, and I don't know what came over me, but when I woke up behind it, it all was so plain to see. What up? Two-step more niggas. Get up and walk and show me. I tell you, baby, come get this vibe. Come get this vibe, niggas. Get in formation, niggas. I tell you, baby, something in the way you make me feel. Something in the way. Come get in formation, niggas. And it makes you feel real good. Sing that shit, Stephanie. It's real 80s dope boy shit, nigga. Real East Coast shit, niggas. Came over me. When I woke up behind it, it was so plain to see something. All right. We up. We up, niggas. It's up. Man, that's Carhartt. That's you know what I mean, that's Army Fatigue shit. That's Stan Smith music right there. Go do your research, man. That's Nautica, nigga. That's Eddie Bauer. You know what I mean? That's Eddie Bauer shit right there. Y'all gotta do your research, man. You dig? That's DKNY. Fuck you niggas know about DKNY, nigga. Niggas don't even know about that Donna Karen, New York shit. You dig? Appreciate that cash app, bro. What you niggas know about DKNY, man? You know what I mean? That's like I say, man, that's Nautica, man. That's, nigga, I had this orange Nautica coat, nigga, with these orange and blue Air Max back in the day. Finished them with that. Crushed them with that. Crushed them with that shit, nigga. What? Imagine coming down the street, nigga, with you know, the orange motherfucking Nautica coat, nigga. I had the motherfucking gray Scully on, folded tight, with the orange and blue Air Max on my feet. Are you serious, man? You just got to make an ugly face to that. Like, yo, this nigga bugging, nigga. You would have to see it, man. That's you know, back in the day, nigga, that's that vibe, man. Niggas don't even know about that Donna Karen, New York. I had the red Tommy Hilfiger bubble jacket, 99 2000. You know, Cash Money Records is taking over for the 99 and the 2000. You did. And I'm going to be real, too. I didn't wear a lot of Tommy Hilfiger. I was a Nautica nigga. I wore a lot of Nautica shit. You know what I mean? You couldn't go wrong with Polo, Nautica, or Tommy Hilfiger. You dig? You just couldn't go wrong at one point. Like you was up. And then niggas started coming through. You know what I mean? Niggas got a couple dollars. Niggas started coming through with that Eddie Bauer shit. Either Eddie Bauer or that Donna Karen New York shit. And then a lot of the street brands started to pop up. The Fubu's, the Carcanine shit. You know, the Jabot shit or whatever. The Maurice Malone shit. Then all of that shit came, kind of just flooded the streets with that shit. And that shit was hella expensive. You know what I'm saying? That shit was just hella expensive and shit. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all the vibe this morning, man. It's a real Eddie Bauer vibe going on here and shit. So boom, shout out to the moderators, man. Shout out to the Dime Game Division. Shout out to the supporters, man. Follow me on Instagram. Follow, I follow back. I got to let y'all know I'm tired as a motherfucker. I'm tired as a motherfucker. But we going to make it through. You know what I mean? I wouldn't miss a live stream for the world. But boy, I'm tired. Got my coffee, though. Got my coffee. So, y'all see the title, man. When should she give up the BUNZ? That's the question we asking this morning, people. On your way in, I just need you to hit the like button for me, y'all. I just need you to hit the like button for me, y'all. When should your lady give up the BUNZ? That's the question. Now, I'm going to give my take on it, of course. I never was a time limit guy, right? Per se. Now, I ain't waiting forever, but I go off of the vibes, man. I'm a vibe dude, if y'all haven't noticed. I'm a vibe dude, man. The vibe dictates a lot of my movements and shit. How I move, how I see the world, how I feel the world and perceive it. You know what I'm saying? I go off of the vibe of the moment, you dig? So, you know, you could be dealing with a woman for 6 months and the opportunity presents itself for y'all to smash and the vibe is off a little bit. You don't want to force it, man. You don't want to force it. You know what I mean? You don't want to force it. This is a really good question right here, too, from K Money. If your date is running late, how long you waiting until you decide to leave? Good question. Look, man, I would say realistically, I would give a woman a 30-minute window. I've never met a woman that was on time. Let me start there. I've never met a woman that was on time. You did. I haven't. So with that being said, you know, we got to be realistic. I would say a 30-minute window. You know what I'm saying? A 30-minute window. And you got to understand too, you know, women do a lot to get pretty. Women do a lot to get pretty. Nigga, I've seen women have on an outfit, send me a picture. Like, yeah, like, you like what I got on? I'm like, bet, you look good, you beautiful. And they change their whole fucking outfit before they walk out the house. Like, women be on crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They'll change the whole fucking fit. And you know when they change the fit, they got to do something else to their hair. They got to find some new shoes to go with it. You know what I mean? Just they got to get a new bag. They got to find a new bag, transfer bags. They got to switch off the lipstick and shit. You know, so it's a lot, man. A good 30-minute window. I've had situations where I waited an hour, bro. Let me keep it a buck. I waited an hour and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we got special scenarios. We got special cases out there that happen. I'd say about 30 minutes, man. About 30 minutes before you bounce. After 30 minutes, you don't owe no apologies or explanation. After 30 minutes, you can just leave without saying anything. After 30 minutes, you can bounce. Like, you know what? Just stay home. You got the right to do that because, you know, obviously somebody not respecting your time and shit. You did. Somebody not respecting your time, your precious time. You know. And the one thing I notice about women with that shit too, like a woman quick to call you out on a date, right? Like, let's say, you know, you dating a woman or whatever, y'all kicking it. Women be quick to call you to the mirror. They quick to call out some shit you ain't do, or you could do better, or how they felt about this. You know, women just gotta feel some type of way. But when you call them out on their shit, you know, they be very hesitant in their movements and shit. They be feeling some type of way about that. Like, yeah, you know, they don't want to take the accountability. I've noticed that with a lot of women, man. You know what I'm saying? They quick to call you out on your shit. But boy, let their ass show up an hour and some change late. You know what I mean? Let their ass not even tell you that they showing up late. Little silly shit like that. You know what I mean? They don't want to stand in that mirror and take no accountability and shit. It's cool. You know what I mean? But yeah, about 30 minutes. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. When should she give up the buns? When should she give up the buns and shit? At the end of the day, man, I go off the vibe. That's me. I go off the vibe, man. If the vibe ain't right with you and the woman, then don't force it. You can't force it, man. You can't force your way into some sex, into the buns. You can't do that, man. You know, take your time with that shit, bro. You know, but you got to understand with women too. Women be in their mind a lot. You know what I mean? And they vacillate through many thoughts about the first time having sex with you and shit. So at some point, as a man, you're gonna have to drive that car. Be like, look, we're not waiting no longer. Because if you leave it up to the women, sometimes they're gonna treat the shit like double dutch. You know what I'm saying? They don't know when to do it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. At some point, as a man, you're gonna have to put your foot down, like, look, you either in or you won't. You either in or you out. We either gonna do it or we not. And I'm not opposed to waiting until you're married. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. Like, because I understand what sex has did to society. We have cheapened sex. We have devalued sex, right? Just at the end of the day, we did that in this society, bro. So, with that being said, if a couple, a man and a woman, particularly I'm talking about that kind of couple, if a couple decides that, you know what, we want to walk a different path, I'm not opposed to that. I think that's some righteous shit. I don't think he's a simp. I don't think she trying to get over. If two grown-ass people decide we're gonna fall back on the sex, because that's really the problem in society now, truth be told. That's really the issue is, you know, the sexual access, who getting it, who not getting it, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So I'm not opposed to that. If a couple want to wait to marriage, even if they're not virgins and shit, if they just particularly want to wait, I think Megan Good and her husband waited. He was pimping on her mind the whole time and shit. I can respect that. I think Russell Wilson and Ciara waited. I mean, it is what it is. That's their prerogative. But my thing is like, look, at the end of the day, do what works for you. Also, I'm not opposed to two people sleeping on the first date. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to two people fucking on the first date. I'm not. That's y'all business, man. If the vibe was there and y'all end up smashing, but there was still some respect between two people, fair enough. What's wrong with that? I'm not against no shit like that. So for me, it really doesn't matter. Whatever works for that situation. You know what I'm saying? Whatever works for that situation. You know? Now, I've had some women that I've slept with too soon, and I was a little disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I was a little disappointed and shit. Because once you open up the door to sex, ain't no shutting the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, if you really enjoy getting to know a woman in certain type of ways and shit like that, then sometimes the sex can throw a monkey wrench in the whole situation and shit. So now instead of talking all night like I used to, talking and building, y'all fucking and sucking. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta be balanced individuals, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be balanced, man. Your whole life can't be a fuck fest. You dig? So that's my thing with that, man. I'm not a time limit guy. I'm not a time limit guy where like I don't agree when women do that, because women are wrong when they do that. They be like, well, shit, make a nigga wait 90 days, as if after the 90 days I still can't drop you like a hot pocket. If my goal is to sleep with a woman, nigga, I'm like a Navy SEAL. I'm like a Navy SEAL, nigga. I'll do whatever it takes. If that's my number one goal, it don't matter if I get the sex the first night or if I get the sex 6 months later. If my goal was to only sleep with her, the mission is complete. You dig what I'm saying? So just because a woman make you wait don't mean she gonna get commitment from you. So, women playing a real big gamble with that. I think it depends on the man. My thing is, if a woman dealing with a solid nigga, you know what I'm saying, he's not gonna make the girl feel like a hoe or whatever the case is. It's like, stop acting like you never had a one night stand too. Like, stop it. You know what I mean? You had plenty in your life. So, it just is what it is. It just is what it is, man. I'm not a time limit guy. You know what I mean? Whatever works for y'all too. Whatever y'all can handle. Do what you can handle. Do what you can handle. Straight up. Straight up. And really as a man too, let me kick some advice to the niggas. If you dealing with a woman and you know she's not ready, but she gonna have sex with you because she really like you, man, don't take advantage of that situation, man. Let me kick some real deal shit to y'all. As a man, when you driving that car, man, and you just get a feeling that a woman ain't really ready to lay down with you yet, you got to make tough decisions in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Make sure she ready. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she didn't heal from my ex, or maybe she just not 1,000,000,000% comfortable with you yet. Because at that point, the girl is super vulnerable, man. And if you ain't ready to handle what's going to come after that, then you really need to be thinking about it. Once some women open up their legs to you, man, ain't no going back for them. They jump smack out the window at that moment. So if you're not ready to deal with that woman and her emotions and everything she come with, then be careful with that, man. Sometimes you got to take the pussy off the table as a man. You know what I'm saying? I've been in those situations before. You know what I'm saying? For real. And the girl would have did it because she liked me, but I had to be like, nah, you ain't ready yet. I see it in your eyes. You still hesitant. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing you want is the girl to wake up one day and then be regretting this shit or whatever. So, that's the job of a man right there, man, is to make those tough decisions and shit. And it just is what it is. That's a part of your duties, man. Get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're used to it as a man. So that's my thing with that shit, man. But yeah, I ain't no time limit nigga, man. I ain't no time limit nigga. I think a lot of women be wrong. A lot of women be wrong on that. And because that's women's leverage. So they think. A lot of women think that their pussy is their leverage. Says who? Says who? Says who? Where's that written down at? Who came up with that rule? Please. Look, it's so easy to get sex these days. A woman got to come with a little bit more than just the buns to if they want to secure commitment from a man. And that's why I say, as a man, you got to take the pussy off the table. She got to show you a little bit more than that, man. Or a lot more than that, actually. Once you accept the pussy, you accepted the pussy. You pretty much told the girl, I accept everything about you. Once you accept the pussy. So you got to be careful with that shit, man. You got to be careful with that shit, bro. Once you accept the pussy, you accept the good and the bad with that woman. You know what I'm saying? Before you get the pussy is your time to rectify any kind of situations or issues that you see. But at the end of the day, a lot of women just think that that's that leveraging shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like every guy don't work like that. Every guy don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Real talk. Women are a lot more resourceful than just pussy, man. Let me just put that out there. Women are a lot more resourceful than just pussy. You know what I mean? And I don't even know why people just simplify it to that. I'm like, man, y'all are bugging. Women have a lot more to offer than just pussy. You know what I'm saying? But you're never going to get to that if that's all you worried about is the buns. So as a man, you know, you got to know what you're doing. You dig? You got to know what you're doing. If you want to get the best out of a woman and shit, then yeah, man, you know, it's not going to be a big fuck fest at first. You got to make deposits, my nigga, and that's your job. That's your role. You got to do what you got to do. At the end of the day, man. So you take that and do what you want with it. It's women that go see men every week in prison. Every week they on the bus going to see a man in prison. Now that man ain't physically touching that woman. Clearly he's not. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself, you know, why do these women do that? They got a different type of connection. Every month that nigga got money on his books. Every week she going out to a prison to see this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He does something to her. It is what it is. Ain't always about the pussy. Gotta get that clear in this episode. Let me get another thing clear. Don't let women hold you hostage with the pussy either. Real talk. Don't let a woman hold you hostage with the pussy either. Like all the little games and shit like that. Like teasing you and shit like that. Then she don't give you the bun. Look, man. At some point as a man, you're going to have to put your foot down. Like really put your foot down. And that's when shit get dark. You know what I'm saying? This is when shit get dark, fellas. I'm going to be honest. This is when shit get dark. Like if a woman been playing games with you on the pussy for a while and y'all been kicking it, spending the night with each other and shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, she eating up all your food, drinking up all your drinks and shit. And at the end of the day, if she finds some type of way to flake out on you every time, you're going to have to put your foot down. And this shit get ugly, bro. This is not a pretty thing. This is not a pretty thing. You're going to have to cut her motherfucking ass off. What up, Jalen? Motherfucking Jalen got me right with the smell goods and shit, man. A nigga going to be in D.C. smelling like a chizamp. But yeah, my nigga, you're going to have to put your foot down. At the end of the day. She's going to be trying to figure out how to get back on your good graces. You're going to have to tell her, well, you're going to have to come to my house, get on your knees and suck my dick. This is a dark game. Can you stay clean in a dirty game? Like, let's say a woman been playing with the pussy for a whole month, spending the night, doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? Actually, that's too long. Let's say 3 weeks. I can't even think of a month. My face got dry when I said a month. That's way too long. Let's say about 3 weeks, spending the night, all of that shit, doing certain things. You know, and then you get fed up with it one day. Like, you know what? I'm tired of walking around with blue balls. Nigga, you got two options, nigga. For one, go get you another woman. Let's just call it like it. Go find you another woman. I'm dead serious. Because clearly this girl like playing with you. Go find you another woman. She gonna have to feel your absence for a while. She gonna have to know that, okay, this nigga can get some pussy. Go get you another woman and shit. So I'm being honest. You know what I mean? Still deal with her, but get you another woman and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is C Boogie's advice. You ain't gotta take it. This is what the fuck I would do. Go find you another woman, man, because clearly this girl like playing. And then two, you know, if she want to come back, she come back on your terms. Like, real talk, she gonna have to get on her knees and suck your dick. Under those conditions, she can come back. And I know people gonna be like, damn, Boogie, that's fucked up. You mean? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. The girl was indecisive on the pussy, but she was very sure when she was spending this nigga money up on every goddamn date. She was very sure of that. You ever notice how women ain't indecisive when it's time for you to blow a bag or some shit? You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, they ain't indecisive when it comes to certain shit, but all of a sudden, when it comes to the pussy, they want to be like, you know, I don't know. Motherfucker, you know, stop. So, you know, let's go ahead and get rid of that game right there. You know everything else, but for some reason, when it comes to that, you ain't sure. So sometimes you got to put your foot down. Now, if y'all talked about this from the gate, though, and the girl said, you know, I don't want to fuck to marriage, or I don't want to have sex too early. That's different. I'm talking about if a woman is literally teasing you with the pussy. She's coming to bed in lingerie, sleeping with you naked with no pants on and shit like that. She got the pussy up on you. She's spooning on you. Nigga, spooning is for sex. Let me say this too. Let me get this clear. A lot of women be wanting to spoon for the sake of spooning. Spooning is an indication to a man. You know, like when a woman scoop the ass up on your dick, that's an indication, like, nigga, I'm ready. People don't spoon just to spoon. Are you serious? Spooning is for fucking. Spooning is for fucking. So, like, if a woman doing all of that, she want to spoon all night, naked and shit. You know what I mean? She want to rub on the wood. She want to caress your balls. But she don't want to do nothing else, my nigga. I'm telling you, man. You got a few options. You can restrict your dates to just the actual dates and you drop her ass home at the crib. Be like, no, we're not even going to hang out past 9 o'clock because you don't know how to act. You got that option. You got another option which most niggas take, where you go get some other pussy. You got another option where you're going to have to cut her back a little bit. And you know, if she do want to come back, she's going to have to come back on your terms. And it's going to get dark. You got a few options, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, you got a few options. But, you know, all of that spooning and shit, I don't know about that. So, yeah, take it for what you want. You dig? Take it for what you want. You know, when the vibe is right is when y'all should fuck. That's my thing. That's my answer. That's my direct answer. When the vibe is right, you will know. I don't think a man or a woman should force sex, though. Don't force it. You know what I'm saying? Don't force it. It got to come organically. Excuse me. It got to come organically. I do believe in that. It got to come organically, without a shadow of a doubt. You can't force it, man. Don't try to cheat your way into no pussy. Don't try to side door. Don't try to side door your way into some pussy. Like, don't do that either. I'm saying do it the right way, do it the correct way. But at the end of the day, yo, man, all the games and shit, that shit whack. That shit corny, man. That shit whack. That shit corny. Motherfuckers are grown too. Motherfuckers are grown too, man. You know what I'm saying? So, as a man, don't just roll over on that shit either. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we ain't about that life. Dude. That's why communication is vital. Communication is vital. Listening and talking. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman could have told you something and you just ain't pick up on it. You thought she was playing. Like if a woman tell you, you know, I'm not having sex till I'm married or some shit, then that's what she told you. Don't think she playing or nothing like that. And maybe she probably is playing, but don't think she playing. Take her at her word, man. Take her at her word, man. You did. Take her at her word, bro. You know, so before you speak, you got to be able to listen first. You did. And it's as simple as that. Simple as that, man. Ain't no big thing. If a woman tell you she's not having sex at this time in her life for whatever reason, take her at her word. Don't get too deep in with the girl. And then, you know what I'm saying, you think you got what it takes to pick the combination and shit. Take her at her word. Leave her alone. Like, look, you know, I respect that, but I'm just not there in my life. You keep it pushing, man. You know what I mean? A lot of these situations can be avoided and shit too. You know what I'm saying? But if you know you're not like a smooth dude, man, you gotta watch yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to transition well with women, meaning go from the date to the bedroom in a smooth fashion, then you gotta be real careful too. Because a lot of niggas fuck up the vibes on their own. DJ scratched the record. Ew. You know what I'm saying? The girl could have been in the mood, but it's something you said. You ain't maintained a healthy environment for the pussy. And you could dry the pussy up doing some stupid, goofy shit. Now, that's on you, my nigga. I'm sorry. You got to set the tone. You got to set the vibe. A woman can't have sex with you if the vibe is whack. I'm going to be honest, man. So, you know, if you're not like a naturally smooth dude, you got to be really careful, man. Just, you're going to have to find a way to chill. Real talk. The girl can't fuck you if her pussy dry. Like, what's going on? She can't do that. So take it for what it's worth, man. You got to create an environment. You got to set the tone. Straight up. Straight up. You know. If a woman was to hold out sex with me, thinking she's going to get commitment, she'll never get commitment. I don't like to be dating strategized on. If I feel like I am, I'm a flip the script very quickly. Now, if a woman is trying to just be true to herself, I could respect that. But if I feel like I'm being dating strategized on, I'm gonna throw a wrench in that whole plan. For real, I'm gonna throw a wrench in that whole plan. Real talk, I would, because I don't respect that shit. Like you ain't keeping it a buck with me. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm giving you my commitment because I rock with you. I'm giving you my commitment because I like you and I respect you. I'm giving my commitment because, you know, we have grown a bond with one another. You don't have to date and strategize on me. I'm giving you my commitment because my word is bond. That's why I'm giving you my commitment, not because you thought that not giving me no pussy was going to keep me in check. I ain't got no problem getting pussy, dog. That ain't the issue, whether it's from you or somebody else. And that's how you got to be with these goddamn women and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm giving you my commitment because I've grown to love you over time. That's why you get my commitment. And you got to explain that shit to some women. Like, don't try that dating strategy shit on me. If I have an inkling that that's the case, I'm gonna flip the script, the whole script on that shit, and it's gonna get dark. It's gonna get dark. It has gotten dark with some women for playing games like that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. It has gotten dark. Real shit. Real shit. I'm not even gonna get into those dark stories. I'm not gonna tell those stories because those stories are very ugly. You know what I'm saying? Those stories are very ugly. I've kicked women out the crib before. I did all that shit. The fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, done that, man. I prefer not to do it, but these things have happened. These things have happened and shit. Get the fuck out, man. I had to turn up the heat on them motherfucking ass, man. Especially a woman I kept it a buck with. Especially a woman I kept it a buck with. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that shit ain't gonna work like that. So, you know, it just is what it is. Excuse me. But quick little chop up, man. Quick little chop up, man. I ain't gonna be on here too long. I just wanted to come chop it up with the people for a second. When should she give up the BUNZ? In short, you on your own time, pimp. You on your own time, pimping. There's no designated time a woman should give up sex. Whatever works for y'all, man. Whatever the vibe dictates. Whatever y'all can handle. Make sure you do what you can handle. Don't do nothing you can't. And that'd be my thing on it. Be real with each other. Keep the communication good. Everybody Gucci. Ain't nobody a mind reader. That's my thing. At the end of the day. At the end of the day. If I slept with a woman on the first night, or if I slept with a woman after 6 months, girl, if I think you a hoe, I think you a hoe. My mind ain't gonna change. Ain't nothing you can do to change my mind. I don't understand that logic when it comes to women. I don't know who's lying to these women. I don't know who's telling these women this stupid shit. I just don't. I don't. Real niggas ain't tripping like that. I'm gonna be honest. Real niggas ain't tripping like that, man. It's some dudes that think on that level. Real niggas ain't tripping like that. I'm gonna be honest, man. Whether a nigga fuck on the first day or 6 months later, niggas ain't even taking score like that. You did? Niggas ain't even taking score like that. So I don't know where these women get their information from. I'm like, y'all gotta hit this concrete a little bit more. Y'all gotta hit this concrete just a tad bit more to get some better intel on what you're saying. Real niggas ain't even tripping like that. And a real nigga not gonna put no pressure on the girl to get the pussy either. Niggas like, yo, a nigga more focused on creating his vibe. That's all I'm saying. A real nigga more focused on creating his vibe, creating his environment, where the girl want to be comfortable and you know, all of that type of stuff. So a nigga not even putting too much thought into that shit. Like, yeah, she gotta fuck me after the second date. No, she don't gotta fuck you after the second date. If her pussy still dry after the second date, she don't have to fuck you, nigga. You missed the mark, motherfucker. You ain't do your job. So why would she do her job? Your job is to create a sexy environment. If that's what you want, you set the tone. You set the tone, motherfucker. Period. If you know your environment is bad, how can you want the girl to give you some pussy? How can you want the girl to be comfortable and vulnerable around you? You can't possibly want that. You can't possibly want the girl to give up the BUNZ because you ain't set a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be realistic too, niggas. Like, yo, maybe your fucking vibe is just off a little bit. And maybe it is, man. Appreciate that cash app, Brandon Thomas. Salute, soldier. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Maybe your vibe off. But if you a nigga that create a solid vibe, if you a nigga that know what you doing, and then she just playing games, that's different. But don't be on no awkward vibe shit and then it's just expect the girl. Nah, man, it's like the girl gonna feel like a prostitute, my nigga. The girl gotta feel sexy around you. She gotta feel beautiful. She gotta feel like, she your personal dancer, your personal stripper. She wants you to get that. You know what I mean? Not that it's a chore. Like she looking at her clock, like, yeah, he really wants the pussy, and I'm gonna give it to him because I know he'll be disappointed. Don't no woman want to fuck a nigga under them conditions, bruh. I'm gonna say that one more time for the people in the back, man. I'm gonna say that one more goddamn time. A woman has to be in position with a man. She has to want to give you the pussy. And you can shame a woman. You can hit a woman with the obligation tactics and all of that shit. At the end of the day, don't no woman want to have sex with a man under those conditions. She want to feel sexy, beautiful. She want to feel wanted. You know what I'm saying? She want to feel all these things when she give the man the buns. You know what I mean? She don't want the shit to feel like it's a chore. She don't want this shit to feel like she a prostitute or some shit like that. Just to keep you happy. As a man, you got to create that vibe, dog. You got to curate that vibe with that woman. That's your job. As long as you focus on your job, she'll focus on her job. She can't do your job and her job at the same time. If the girl got to get her own pussy wet, if the girl got to create the vibe and then still fuck you, what are you good for? What you there for? She might as well call up a man that know what he doing. Nigga, come get this. Shout out to the night shift niggas. Shout out to the Dom game niggas, man. Fuck out of here, man. I said I wasn't going to turn up this morning, man. I'm tired. I got a headache. It's raining outside. But fuck that. She might as well call up a nigga that know what he doing, Jones. She got to curate the vibe and curate her pussy. Come on, Jones. What we doing? Let me tone it down. I got a little slight headache, y'all. Let me tone it down. I got a little slight headache and shit, man. Let me tone this shit down a little bit. Let me tone it down a little bit. Appreciate that cash app, Jay Whitfield. Can't wait for the summit, my brother. Me too, man. I wish the summit was tomorrow. Honestly. Excuse me. I wish the summit was tomorrow, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, that nigga got one more night and shit, or 2 more nights and shit. Like, dang. I wish the summit was tomorrow, man. But it's all good, man. It'll be here before we know it. It'll always come quick. It's already Thursday and shit. So it's the 4th. It's on the 6th. But I can't wait, man. Matter of fact, let me talk about that for a second, and I'm out this joint. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a good time in D.C., man. We're going to have a good time in D.C. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this summit. My mom and my sister going to be there. So anybody that comes to the summit, y'all meet my family. Y'all be able to meet my family and stuff. We got some surprises. We got some surprises for y'all. It's going to be a joyous occasion, man. I was talking to Ron, and we was like, yo, we feel like this is going to be the best one yet. As far as energy-wise and breakthroughs and stuff like that, this going to be the best one yet. So I feel it. Ron feel it. You know what I mean? It's going to be one of them ones. So, it's not too late to sign up. You know what I'm saying? We still got some spots left. We still got some spots left or whatever. So, we're going to have a ball up there in D.C., man. I can't wait. It's going to be a little nippy outside. I'm bring the pea coat. Make sure you bring a jacket. You dig? But other than that, I can't wait, man. We're gonna have a good time in the summit. We're gonna have a good time after the summit. And everybody gonna get their money's worth. I guarantee you'll get your money's worth. I guarantee that I guarantee. I stand on the work. I stand on that business. So that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is, man. I can't wait personally, to be honest with you, man. I can't wait, man. I'm excited, man. So, between the day and tomorrow morning, I'll be squaring up everything and, taking care of these loose ends. And I'll be headed off to DC. Take me about 5.5 hours to get to DC. Five and a half hours to get to DC from where I'm at. Probably about 5 hours, depending on how, probably about 5. Drive up there and shit, drive back or whatever. So, I need me a little road trip buddy. I ain't got no road trip buddies, man. I'm accepting applications for road trip buddies, man. For when I be driving to the summit and shit. I be need somebody to drive with me, man. Because I don't really live stream from my car no more, man. So I'd be bored as a motherfucker, man. I don't watch content no more. So usually I watch a little content. I don't watch content no more. So I'd be bored as a motherfucker driving. Find me a little road trip buddy, man. So I'm accepting applications for a road trip buddy. You know what I mean? But you got to know how to road trip. Like, you got to know how to road trip. Like, particularly a woman and shit. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't really into taking road trip with niggas. I'm a grown man, dog. I've stopped that shit at like 23, 24. So, a woman got to know how to road trip and shit too. She got to know how to road trip, my nigga. Ain't gonna be no loud smacking of gum. You know what I'm saying? All of that crazy shit is out the window. You know what I mean? Like, you can make a request for some music, but it got to be the right flavor. You got to know the vibes. You dig? No, we cannot stop every 30 minutes for you to use the bathroom, and you're hungry and you're thirsty. Man, see, a bad road trip buddy will fuck up your vibe, son. Matter of fact, I'd rather drive by myself. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I just thought about the shit. Driving with women is a headache, man. I just thought about the shit. I'm not accepting the application because women, man, they're going to be driving by outlets. Like, yeah, let's stop at the outlets and shit. Like, fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not stopping. You better piss in this cup. Boom. There you go. See this? This hole is big enough for you to piss in. God damn it. Fuck that, man. All that stopping every goddamn 15 minutes. Man, I ain't with that shit, man. And then when you do stop, they don't want to go to certain gas stations and piss. And you know what I mean? They don't want to go to certain fast food spots. Like, girl, it's a road trip, man. Unless you packed a lunch, you stuck with what you stuck with. You did? We in between El Paso and Odessa. What is out here? You stuck with these gas station hot dogs. You ain't pack a lunch. You ain't pack no lunch. Fuck that, man. Never mind. I changed my mind about the application. Because a bad road trip with a woman will fuck up your relationship, bro. I ain't capping. A bad road trip with a woman will fuck up your relationship, man. Because you start to notice little shit about her, man. I'm being honest, man. You start to notice these things like, yo, man, like, I ain't realized she got eczema right here. But when the sun hit, I see it. She got a whole eczema on her fucking neck. And then, you know what I'm saying? That shit just make you mad. Like, damn, shorty, like, I got some Liboderm in my bag. Pull over in a minute and shit. Like, I mean, hit that. Hit that. Right there. Hit that. I got some Aveeno, baby. You know what I'm saying? Your shit breaking out right here, man. Your shit scally. Yo, I mean, you just start to notice little shit. Like, yo, damn, man. Like, the more time you spend with somebody, I'm sorry, man, you just gonna notice the shit. And then it might bother you. It just might bother you and shit. I'm sorry, it do. Especially on the road trip. You're gonna notice everything. So you might want to drive by yourself sometimes, man, because women gonna make you mad, man. Especially if they snore. That's a whole other conversation. And then you got some women, they want to fuck with the temperature of the car every goddamn 5 seconds. 1 minute she hot, 1 minute she cold, 1 minute she hot, 1 minute she cold. I'm like, yo, man, like this day you want to be in the igloo. This day your ass is cold. What's up? One day you're hot. Man, ain't nobody got to see. Never mind. And this is how women are, man. You be like, damn. She want to cut the fucking heat on. Next thing you know, you got to scratch your throat. Next thing you know, you got to scratch your throat. You're like, damn, you got the heat on. It's fucking 68 degrees outside. You got the damn heat on because you cold. And you over there with a scratch your goddamn throat fucking with the girl and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she want to blast the goddamn heat right on your throat. Right here. Like, shorty, you should have brought some earmuffs, man. So, at the end of the day, yeah, man, like a lot of women, man, they kind of play themselves on road trips and shit, man. They do. They really do, man. And then you realize they're not funny. You realize that, like, yo, I thought your jokes was funny. But then you realize they're not really hitting that hard. And you kind of look at it like, yo, you corny, man. You whack. So, you know, you got them situations. A lot of women don't know how to dress for road trips. I like a woman that know to put on road trip apparel. That lets me know a good road tripper. I know a good road tripper by what she got on. By what she got on. Like, yeah, you used to this. Like that's my nigga right there. Like, you used to this. All right, we good. We here. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead serious. I can tell by what a woman got on what type of road trip is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real shit. Every woman can't road trip, man. Every woman can't road trip, man. Yeah, but all of that every 5 minutes going to the bathroom shit, like, yo, we not 6 years old, man. You gonna have to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to tighten up and shit. But anyway, let me go ahead and get up off this joint, man. I'm almost at an hour. I definitely ain't gonna do over an hour today. But y'all be cool, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. I appreciate y'all. I may or may not get a stream in tomorrow morning. If I do get a live stream in tomorrow, it's gonna be early, not 9. It's gonna be 8 o'clock. Between 8:30. If I get a stream, it's going to be between 8:30. So, you know, we'll see. But yeah, if I don't come on tomorrow, for the people that's coming to the summit, I see you Saturday. And that's just what it is, man. Looking forward to it. Peace.